Hi, PE 575. It's Gina. I'm going to go ahead and answer our Unit 5 forum, acceptance and appreciation of a diverse world. Number one, identify what part of your story need to be shared with others so they too can be inspired. One of the things that really jumps out at me and has stuck with me for a while has been in high school being the only girl water polo player on the boys team. During that time, there weren't enough girls interested in the sport, so there was no team for it. And when it came to going out possibly for the boys team, I was the only one that decided that I was serious about it. So I feel that that's probably one of the biggest things that have occurred in my life as far as experiences go. And I feel that having me out there in the pool with boys and being the only girl out there, I felt that it showed the little girls that were on the pool deck watching their big brothers play that they could be in my position, whether it's in water polo, whether it's in a different sport or different activity, that they might be the only girl, and that's okay. It kind of shows them that they are leading their own life and they're not basing it off of other people. Just because I was the only girl, it didn't discourage me. It actually pushed me forward to show them that I belong there and that I can do what I needed to do in order to make the team and to be a part of the team. What areas of physical education and sport do we need to be more accepting of each other's diversity? One of the things that I come across a lot as a physical education teacher is the experience gaps, meaning I have half of my students that play sports after school. Usually they're part of a club team. And then I have another half of the class where they are literally only getting the physical activity during my PE class. They don't do any type of outside activity other than what is provided for them at school. So, with that being said, when teams are made and I have a very experienced player on the same team as a person that has very little experience or no experience at all, I see a lot of frustration and I see a lot of, I guess you can say, unsportsmanlike conduct. And I feel that I hear myself just reminding them as a class that not everyone has the same interest as each other. And that's what makes everyone different. You are able to bring something different to the table. And another thing is just kind of being able to have those more experienced players kind of lead and teach their peers, where I am so for peer teaching. I think that sometimes students tend to take instruction and take on to better understanding from a classmate or a teammate rather than from a teacher, even though we may be explaining the same exact thing the same exact way. But for some reason, I feel that there's a level of understanding that only happens among them versus them and a teacher. So just having everyone understand that not everyone is going to be the same. They're not going to have the same skill level. They're not going to have the same interest. But again, that's what makes us all interesting because, like I said, we can bring something different, a different aspect to the table that can not only benefit myself or themselves, but also their team or the people that they're working with. That is all for this forum. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. And for those of you that are on spring break, I hope you have a relaxing week, even though that we still have this class. And I can't wait to hear some of your responses and get some of your insights. Have a good night. Bye.